All right, welcome back to Certified Humans, episode 14, the only podcast where you can listen to a husband and wife talk about their week. It's probably not the only one, but that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Yeah, there might be others. I don't know of them.
Yeah, I think Steve Cook and his wife have catching up with the Cooks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to that podcast?
I maybe heard like a clip or something. And yeah, they just talk about like their life and stuff.
That makes sense.
Mostly. I don't
They
know.
have an interesting story because I know she had to like immigrate from Australia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They were long distance for a long time, or like they would meet up in like other countries and stuff like that.
Yeah, he would go there for like as long as his visa would allow. She would come here for as long as her visa would allow. And then I think she's a citizen now or has full access, whatever it's called.
Where do they live?
I want to say Idaho. I think Idaho.
Oh, it's interesting.
Or maybe Ohio. It's one of those.
Oh.
Wait,
Those are kind of really different.
What is it?
I don't think it's Ohio. I don't think it'd be Ohio.
I think it's Idaho.
Yeah. I feel like no one really chooses to live in Ohio.
Yeah.
People like always leave those states. Oh, I guess everyone lives everywhere, but.
Do you know what some of the cities in Idaho are?
Boise?
Yeah.
That's a popular one.
Is it Boise? I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Ohio, right?
Boise, Idaho?
Idaho. Yeah, I think that's where they live.
Oh, okay.
I think.
That makes sense.
Pretty sure.
I think it's popular. I think a lot of people are moving there too.
He's lived there for like years. He opened Fitness Culture Gym there a long time ago. I think he's from there. And then I think he went back there. Because I think he lived in LA for a minute. And a few other places as his career was like taking off. But he moved back there and opened up Fitness Culture Gym. And yeah, I think that's where they live.
That's pretty cool.
Full time now.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
I wonder what's like notable there. There's like a big state park or something in Idaho.
Oh, no, it's Utah. It's St. George, Utah.
What?
Yeah.
That's where my grandma lives.
That's where it is.
My mom's mom lives there.
I'm like pretty sure. St. George, Utah. Yeah, it's St. George.
Interesting.
It
So
popped in my
random.
head because it popped in my head.
That's so random.
Yeah.
It's not like a big town or
I think
anything.
that's where he's from.
Oh, yeah. It's like a small, kind of like a small town.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, that's crazy because like it's not easy to get there.
I know.
You have to like drive it. You have to fly into Vegas and then drive like 3 hours.
Really? It doesn't have like its own airport?
No,
That's really weird because he travels a lot.
exactly.
Are you sure they don't have like a small airport or something?
Maybe if he has like a private little plane or something that takes him from St. George to Vegas.
Because they travel so much, I can't imagine them driving 3 hours every single time they would have to travel.
That would be horrible.
There's no way. Man, the
We'll
one
have
time I
to look
don't
that
bring
up.
my iPad in here.
I know.
You know,
Yeah,
I
I'd
could
have to
go
look
grab
that
it.
up.
I could go grab it and just like cut this out real quick.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, because I want to make. I'm pretty sure it's St.
But
George.
was it something that's easy to look up?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fitness Culture Gym. Where is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, St. George, Utah is where Fitness Culture is.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Is there closest airport to St.
Well, then you got to think about closest international airport.
Closest international?
Because if he's flying to all these different countries, he's not going to fly out of St. George.
St. George Regional Airport. So it's regional.
Yeah,
Right?
see? That's like
So he probably just has to do a layover like every
time.
Every time.
I guess if you really love living somewhere, I guess it's
worth it.
It's worth it. But man, the amount of traveling that he did or does, like to live there full time, is pretty crazy.
Travels a ton. He's probably like cutting back now that he had a baby and he stopped with Gymshark. So he probably cuts, but I imagine he still travels a ton because they just like traveling to see the world. And for work, he traveled a ton. Man, these are both giving out today.
That's a bummer.
But yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Regional airport.
Yeah. It's funny that him and his wife and then Sebum and Courtney King had like a baby at the same time, the same year.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they're around the same age.
They're on the same age. Steve,
You know what's funny?
Steve and Courtney dated.
Yeah, and they're like the same age. But then Sebum and Megan Maroney, I think that's her name. They're like the same age.
Megan's like 5 years younger than us.
Yeah, Sebum's younger too.
Sebum's like 1 year younger than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like 9 months younger.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Why does he look so much older?
It's the
Why does he seem so much older?
He's very like mature And then the facial hair. Yeah. I think if I had a beard, I would look older.
He seems so much older. It's funny.
And probably just like he's very successful. And then he's big and giant and like,
Yeah, maybe because he's huge.
you know,
Yeah.
beard.
I don't know why he seems so much older.
And then
he seems like 35.
Like steroids do age you, you know? So, I mean, they can make your skin look a little worse. They can do some things that age you. So, could be that partly, but you know, people just look different.
And plus, it's not like, I mean, it's so funny that like I met him or that we met him. We met him at a meet and greet.
Met him in like a little vitamin shop type of place.
Yeah. But like, I guess if we were to like hang out around him, he might not seem that old.
Probably. Because you only see him online.
Mm-hmm. So it's just pictures of him. Yeah.
Or he's being like serious in a YouTube video, or he's prepping for the Olympia.
Yeah, right.
So he probably has less energy. Yeah. But I'm sure he jokes around and he seems less like, if you were to hang out with him, he would just seem like your age, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But even now, like I noticed as I've gotten older, anyone I talk to seems like not older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even if they are older, if you just sit there and have a conversation with them, they seem like the same age. Like they might look older, but it seems like I'm on the same wavelength with like everyone now.
You're talking about like within like 5 years?
Maybe like 5
Give or take 5 years?
Probably like anyone who's 40 or younger. So 10 years, I would say.
Yeah.
Like they might look older. Yeah. But we're on the same wavelength. I guess younger people sometimes seem a little less mature, but not always.
Yeah. I definitely think like people that are 25 or younger like are really young to me, I guess.
Could be. It depends on the person, but yeah.
That's true too.
Depends on their slang.
Wow,
if
you're
they
a baby.
have like a lot of slang, then you're like, whoa, relax.
Yeah. I know some people make me feel old sometimes.
But it's crazy. Like we were just there.
Yeah.
It goes by so quick.
It does go by quickly.
And then we're 30, and the next thing you know, we're going to be freaking 40.
I know.
And the next thing you know, we're going to be old as shit.
I'm gonna be irrelevant one day.
I'm going to be like 70 and like, how the hell did that go by so quick?
I know. It's crazy.
Like,
It's just weird.
I literally remember like my first day of kindergarten, like it was yesterday. You don't have good childhood memory.
Maybe I blocked a lot of it.
Yeah, you have like some weird trauma, which is funny because I grew up in like
trauma blocked.
I grew up in like a traumatic household, but I remember everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I remember my first day of kindergarten. It was a half day. They did like half day kindergartens. First, my mom took me to the morning, and we found out I'm supposed to be in the evening class or the afternoon class. And I remember her talking to the teacher. I remember crying because I didn't want to go in because I was scared to like socialize without my mom. You know? Yeah, I remember it pretty clearly.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that you remember.
I remember a
lot of stuff when you're younger.
I remember a lot of stuff. I remember talking to my mom about things and telling her things about when I was really young. And she's like, there's no way you could remember that. Like, you were so young. And I'm like, I'm telling you the story right now. So clearly I remember it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Yeah.
Your sister doesn't remember a lot of stuff either.
She doesn't. I always think it's weird when people don't remember like when they're younger.
Yeah.
Because I remember so much of it.
I remember my first day of preschool.
Do you?
Yeah. I think. I don't know. It's all fuzzy.
You're like, maybe.
It's fuzzy.
Could have been a story someone told me.
Yeah, for real is what I remember. And then I remember it was like my preschool teachers was like this mom and son. And I remember they were like arguing during lunchtime. And I remember just like looking back and forth at them arguing. I don't know what they're arguing about. But it was like in some Asian language. And I was like, why are they arguing?
But if it's an Asian language, they might not have been arguing.
Oh,
They sound like they're arguing, I swear.
maybe.
They always sound like they're arguing.
Yeah, I remember thinking they were arguing. I do remember that.
But they were probably just talking.
And I remember I'm pretty sure I went to school with chickenpox. I'm like, why was I at school with chickenpox?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they told me to go
preschool?
home. Yeah. In preschool. Yeah. And they told me to go home. I remember getting sent home.
I got chickenpox in 5th grade.
Oh.
And Shayla got them, and a bunch of people at the school got them.
Oh my gosh.
So I was in 5th grade, and then
Weren't we all vaccinated, or why was there these outbreaks?
I don't know. It just happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought we were vaccinated for smallpox. Were you vaccinated for chickenpox too?
I thought.
I thought it was just smallpox.
Do we even get
shingles?
We don't even get vaccinated for smallpox. That's like an ancient thing.
Well, shingles, right?
The shingles is like when you're older.
Right, but you get vaccinated for it.
when you're like over 65, you get vaccinated for shingles.
Oh.
But varicella is like the chickenpox vaccine.
Oh.
Or I guess varicella is like the scientific name for chickenpox. But pretty sure we get the varicella vaccine when we're young.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, a bunch of people.
I'm like, why do we get chickenpox? But now that
maybe we just don't get it as bad.
Well, now that we've had chickenpox, we're more likely to get shingles.
Right.
So like after we turn 65, we should get the shingles vaccine because we're at higher risk.
That makes sense.
It's called Shingrix. And it's like really painful, apparently.
Ooh.
It's like this really painful rash, and it's like airborne contagious.
Oh, shingles is.
Yeah, shingles. Sorry. Yeah,
shingles is like way worse than chickenpox.
Yeah. It's like airborne contagious, and you're like not contagious once this rash like scabs over. It's really weird.
That's nasty.
It is gross. Whenever we have like shingles patients, I have to wear like the N95 and I get freaked out. I'm like, I'm going to get shingles.
Can I have a hazmat suit, please?
Yeah, no, literally. I'd be like scared to take care of people like that.
Yeah. You're like, just a mask? I think I want more.
I think I need to be sanitized before I leave work today.
Duct taping the mask like to seal it?
No, literally. I'd be so scared.
Yeah, you're a germaphobe.
That stuff's scary.
It is scary.
You don't have to go into a patient room and like take care of someone.
Yeah.
You've never been in that position where you have to like work with this person, like attend to their every single need. So you're like, you're a germaphobe. And I'm like, I don't want to get shingles. I'm like higher risk already because I had chickenpox.
Yeah, but you can get it when you're younger. I guess it's just
I think older people are more likely to get it.
But they're more likely to get everything, right? They're just kind of more likely to get everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the exact science behind it, but...
Does your immune system get worse as you get older? I mean, I guess everything just gets worse.
Yeah. It probably makes... Yeah. I think so. Probably. I don't know the exact science behind it, but yeah. That's so scary. All these contagious diseases and you're like having to take care of these people and like deal with their bodily fluids. Yeah.
Let me scoop up your pee, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nasty.
I have to like touch you and everything. Like, you know, if someone's sick that you know, like personally, you're not gonna like go to their house and like wipe their booty. Like they're not gonna invite you over to their house, but this one you're like all up in their business. Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So.
But the chickenpox, I remember the girl. So, like for 3 classes a day, we would switch classes. And in one of the classes, I sat in the girl's desk that had the chickenpox. She started it.
Oh.
She had the chickenpox, and then I got it. And then my sister got it because she lived with me.
Right. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like hard to quarantine.
Yeah.
That is true. That sucks.
It was just itchy.
Did your mom put you that pink lotion on you?
I think so.
Calamine, so you wouldn't itch?
I think so.
I think my mom put that stuff on me too. Man, that's wild.
It is.
I'm actually sick right now.
Yeah, she was sick. I was sick a couple weeks ago.
After New York.
Yeah. And then she's sick now.
After El Salvador.
I swear it's airports.
Yeah, probably.
They're disgusting.
Yeah. And you got sick in Paris.
And you're in a plane. Yeah, anytime we travel.
It sucks. I should start wearing masks and like.
Yeah, but I don't want to look like a straight weirdo.
I know. That's the sucky part is people judge you if you wear a mask.
Yeah, like you're a straight weirdo.
Yeah, but I should anyway. Like, who cares? I literally don't care what people think.
Unless you're Asian, then people are like, that's normal.
Like, this is how we stay clean. Yeah, I need to start wearing a mask when I get on an airplane and stuff and like go to airports.
I'm just gonna use more hand sanitizer.
Oh, but it's like so like yeah, but if someone coughs in the air, like sneezes, it's like you're infected. Yeah, but I pretty much just have a cold, which is like annoying because it's like all this sinus pressure and I feel like I can't even think straight sometimes.
And she gets the worst nose stuff.
It's like a faucet. It's like a running tap.
Like I've spent $100,000 on tissues over the course of our relationship.
Our trash can is just like filled with tissues.
Yeah, earlier. I think it was yesterday. The trash was kind of full, so I just pushed it down without really looking, and then I like had my hand in tissues, and I was like, oh. You
see? And then I have to take care of those people.
Yeah, that's true.
How did I do that? With gloves on?
But you wear gloves.
Yeah, at least I wear gloves. Now you feel my pain. You're like, ugh.
And then germs. I find tissues like in the bed sometimes.
Oh,
or in the car.
Yeah, in the car.
In my car.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is my car. Put them in your own car.
I know. I leave my dirty tissues in the car.
It's like, I'm like, what the hell, woman?
I know.
Keep them on you.
It's gotten better though. I've had like chronic, like for years, I've had just difficulty with seasonal allergies, and I haven't been able to manage it very well. But I talked to my doctor recently, and they're like, okay, you need to take either Claritin or Zyrtec daily, and then also take the Flonase at the same time daily, but you have to take it every day. And it's been working. Like, I didn't know I like all this information prior to, and she educated me real good, and now it's been like so much better.
She educated me real good.
No, for real. I was like, oh, this is like life changing.
You don't want your nose to be stuffy no more?
No, for real. I would always be like, I need a tissue. I'm like, this is literally so irritating. Like, I've been dealing with this for years. So
no, when I was sick a couple weeks ago, I was literally like, this is Lily's like normal.
Yeah.
Like not sick.
Yeah. I just have like constant nasal drainage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my brother has it too. He's like always picking at
anytime our dogs are around. He gets all red and like starts sniffling.
Yeah, my brother's actually allergic to dogs.
Yeah.
He has a hypoallergenic dog though. Like he has a golden doodle.
I have this like irrational thing in my mind when I see people with allergies. I'm like, you're a wimp. Why are you sniffling? I
think a lot of people think that way. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you don't actually deal with it.
Why are you a little wimp, bro?
Yeah. Like, why are you a little biatch?
I think I do have very slight allergies. Because like, okay, in elementary school through like high school, like, I don't know, probably forever, but I forget the seasons when I'm out of school, you know? But every like winter, I would get like a runny nose and my jacket would have like snot on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I just got sick every year, but looking back, I'm like, it was probably allergies. If it happened at the same time.
Yeah.
It was the same type of thing, like itchy eyes.
Yeah.
Runny nose.
Oh, yeah, especially the itchy eyes.
So, yeah, like it was just allergies.
That makes sense.
But I thought it was a cold. But the cold's different because a cold you will feel like crappy.
Yeah. I did feel like fatigued earlier this week. I was like, man, I just want to like go to sleep. Like, I just want to lay down. But it's getting better every day. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm like, whatever. As long as I'm better, we have a wedding to go to on Saturday in Mexico. So I'm like, as long as I'm better by Friday, then I'm good.
Yeah. So we got back from El Salvador. I feel like all week I've been trying to like catch up with everything. I still haven't finished like all my laundry.
Yeah.
Well, I was like working on it pretty good yesterday, but then I ran out of hangers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I don't have enough hangers.
Oh, I know.
I feel like my closet is full and I'm always looking for something to wear. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have 10,000 shirts.
Isn't that so annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do I have 1,000 shirts and 2 outfits?
Right.
It doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
But anyway, I got more hangers. And I get rid of shirts too. Like,
you get rid of some stuff. I noticed your closet looked emptier.
No, I get rid of things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have attachments. I used to. I'd be like, I might wear this someday. I stopped doing that. I'm like, I'm not going to wear it again.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah. I need to do that too. It's on my list. I know I still need to do laundry. Like I have a load in the washer that I need to take out. And then I still have like 2 more loads I need to do, but it's fine.
I still haven't undid my suitcase.
Yeah, I know. I put it in the guest room because I was tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
It's been like a week.
I took the dirty clothes out because I put them in a bag.
That's
and
good.
then I put them in there. I washed those, but I haven't put the clean clothes away.
Yeah.
I didn't use like 80% of the clothes I brought. I'm like, I probably could get away with bringing just a carry-on for like a week vacation if I actually knew what I was going to wear.
Well, and then the other thing with this El Salvador trip, it wasn't like super planned out.
That's true. We didn't change.
I didn't really know what we were going to do every day, but we did just a lot of hang around the house. So like, yeah, I didn't need like 25% of the stuff I brought. So yeah.
I only wear like tank tops and shorts.
That's why I like an itinerary because I think I pack less if I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. But this trip, I was like, well, I don't know. What if I want to change twice in one day or like I get gross and sweaty? It was really hot and humid there.
It was.
So I did take like 2 showers a day sometimes because I was like, this is disgusting. I can't go to sleep like this.
No,
yeah. And I can't even go to dinner like this. I can't go eat a meal like sitting in my disgusting.
You got to shower and then go to dinner, and then dinner will make you sweaty. So you got to get back and take a shower.
No, literally, that's what happened. Yeah. It was crazy.
So hot.
Yeah. So, and then I didn't style my hair the whole week. It was pointless because it would just turn into like a mess.
Miss Frizzle.
Yeah. I was like, that's not happening.
Yeah, but I'm finally catching up, and then now we're going to go.
I know.
To another trip.
I'm like.
It's only for a weekend, but.
I picked up an extra shift, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, I'm glad I did because then it like balanced out to where I had to take less PTO. But still, I'm like, man, I could really use another day. Some stuff just won't get done. That's just what it is. It's just not gonna happen.
Need like a house manager.
Yeah,
Assistant.
I agree. I
Or
need an
something.
assistant. But it's okay. After this Mexico wedding, we're not gonna be traveling for like at least 6 weeks, 2 months.
At least
Yeah.
6 weeks. That sounds like not that long.
Wait, at least 2 months? No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, but
No more traveling. Well, we've been traveling like every 2 weeks for like
couple months.
6 weeks in a row.
That's a lot. This year we've traveled way more than any other year.
Yeah, we have.
We've traveled like as much as the other 5 years
Yeah,
combined.
that's true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, not that much. We'd go to LA at least once or twice and then like another trip.
Yeah, but I mean like on airplanes.
I think double
we've
for
been
sure.
on airplanes a lot more.
Oh, yeah. And we applied for global entry and we got denied.
Yeah, dude.
Which
The hell
is
is that?
insane because I'm literally a model citizen.
Yeah. And I'm pretty much.
Yeah, I'm like, but I need to look. See, that's another thing I need to do. I also need to vote.
Yeah,
I
need
like
to
have my
vote.
ballot in my little book that I need to go through to see whatever.
Mine hasn't come yet. So if it doesn't come, I'm literally gonna have to go stand in one of those stupid freaking lines
Oh yeah, that would suck. I
with
hope
a
it
bunch
comes.
of weirdos.
Yeah. And you get to vote in the booth.
Yeah.
You should review that book that they sent you though to know like which candidate to vote for.
Like
There's like a whole book about like there's more than just like the president that you're voting for.
No, I know that.
Oh.
I was gonna skip everything else.
Oh.
I'm like I feel like you should literally put like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Can you leave it empty?
You can.
Oh.
I think
I
they
don't-
should have an option to.
I don't
No,
know.
yeah, you can just leave it empty.
I was like, I don't want my ballot to be like rejected.
I'm gonna Google it, but they should let you leave it empty because almost nobody looks into the other stuff. But they'll probably just vote like Republican straight down or like,
Whatever party.
Democrat straight down. Yeah.
I think maybe I'll do that on the car ride to Mexico. Maybe I'll like work on that on the way there. But then we're driving with other people, and I don't want them like looking over my shoulder while I'm filling out. I just won't fill out my ballot in the car.
I think the first time I voted, let me see.
I just don't want people to know who I'm voting for. I want it to be a
true.
mystery. That's not something that I like to advertise or that I ever will.
Yeah, usually don't talk about it with like coworkers and stuff like that.
Like I think I would only discuss it with you,
Me.
and that's pretty much it.
You wouldn't even talk about it with your family.
No,
You try not to.
I don't. I like avoid the conversation at all costs.
Because even though you would probably vote for the same person as them, you just don't want their opinion.
No, I don't. I don't want. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm like,
Like I
that's
don't
very
want to hear
personal.
your shit, bro. Like,
I don't want to hear your case against or for.
like,
Yeah.
all I care about is like who's gonna have a better tax plan.
Yeah.
I don't care about all this like crap in the news and like,
No, I don't watch the news. I don't watch no debate. It's honestly a waste of time and it's stressful and like arguing is just like so negative and makes me not feel good. I only want to do things that like make me a better person,
like yeah.
not make me argumentative. But yeah, I like don't. I know I need to figure out. See, that's another thing I need. It's not gonna.
They should do like I've thought about it before, but I'm pretty sure.
I want a cheat sheet of the ballot,
Yeah.
not some thick book that
Who
I have to
does
go
what?
through.
What does what? What prop does what?
Yeah, see, there's like these propositions and stuff. So
I feel like you should be able to skip them because I would say 99.999% of people haven't read them all and don't know what the hell they actually mean. Because like even if because like when you're on when you are voting and it says on the paper, it'll say like Prop 103. This is to allow schools to do whatever, but it's like 2 sentences. But you would have to read the whole bill to actually know what it means.
I know, but like I don't mind a condensed version of that.
Yeah, but I just always wonder like is the condensed version actually because they can sneak other stuff into bills.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they could be like, this bill's about this, but they can add like 10 other things that have absolutely nothing to do with that. I don't know. It's not so much on the state level. I don't think it happens as much. It probably does, but the federal, I know that happens a lot.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to read. I'm like, I don't want to vote for something. I want to be an informed voter.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you should be able to hit, I don't know.
Maybe I'll just take it to work with me because I do have downtime at work sometimes, and then I can like read it while I'm there. But then that's kind of awkward because then I don't want people like, what are you doing or who are you? And then it'll start a conversation, and I'm like, I'm just trying to educate myself.
You like mind your own business.
Yeah.
Nah. I feel like most
there are people at work that literally like look over my shoulder and be like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "Whoa,
like, pornography, get out of here."
I'm like, this is an invasion of you're invading my privacy.
Like, this HIPAA laws, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm reading patient
no, it's literally
information.
people like that. Like, I'll like be like, why are you asking me? Like,
You're
mind your business.
Scram.
Yeah, I'm like, scram. Yeah, no, for real.
What's it to you? See?
Yeah.
Scram.
That's me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the car. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to make
car,
time.
Right? You're in the back with other people, and they look at you, and you're like,
I'm like, yeah.
"What's up?"
Yeah. I'm just doing some light reading.
Watch a podcast.
Yeah, for real. Maybe I'll do that next Sunday. Because it's going to come up. It's in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
November 5th is like not that far away.
It's soon.
It's like the voting election day or something.
World War III is not that far away.
Oh my gosh, I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. But
I feel like, you know what I wonder? I want to go back in time. Like, there's always been controversy around election time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in the last couple elections, it's been more than ever, like by far.
Oh yeah, social media.
That's true.
It's like more in our heads because of social media.
That's true. It's like,
and then we're getting all these text messages too.
Oh my God, those things are so annoying.
Like, you are invading my freaking inbox.
How'd you get my number, first of all? Second of all, I hit delete and report junk, and I still get 10,000 of them.
Oh my God, you look like a cockroach. You can't get rid of them.
Because they all come from different phone numbers.
Yeah.
So you can't block them.
The way they are so invasive now with the text messages, I'm like, whoa.
And it's always like,
why are you
some
texting me?
Stupid, like, controversial text like, did you know that Governor Doug Ducey kills mice with his dick? And you're like, no way. You should definitely not vote for him.
I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't even read it. I just like these political text messages. Here we go again.
They're crazy.
They are.
I'm like, do you
so
really
invasive.
think I'm going to get this text and be like, thank you for letting me know. I'm changing my vote. No, it's some random bullshit. I don't even read it.
Like, I don't even know how people come. I think it's just, I don't even know how people come to like make decisions about certain things. But like, I guess we all just naturally do feel a certain way. Like, we're all different. We all have different brains and different perspectives.
Yeah.
So like, whatever happened in your life chose you to side with this or that.
Mostly like family. A family would be a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Most people don't really look into stuff, and they'll just vote whatever their family votes. Or if they like hate their family and they're like, you know, I hate you, Dad. Then they'll do the
have an opposite. Yeah. Just like naturally, you just like, I either like you align yourself with that, with your past, or you don't. Yeah. Depending on how you personally feel. Yeah. Just like all, that's why like I want to keep it private because it's so personal. It's like completely personal.
Yeah.
That's why I like to keep it private.
No point in telling people really.
And I don't want people to feel a certain way about me.
Yeah, it's dumb.
You know, it's like
in Arizona, I'd feel like most people would be on your side, but
I don't know.
In other states, no.
I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want people to like think of me a certain way.
Yeah, it's all good. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So you might as well just keep it to yourself.
Well, and the fact that you're saying like most people in Arizona will agree with me, it's like that could mean anything.
That's true.
Arizona was blue in the last election.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rare, isn't it?
Yeah, don't be painting a picture of me, okay? What the heck? You're like, well, most people in Arizona would agree with you. And I'm like, really though?
Huh.
Yeah. Really?
Most people at our gym. I don't know.
Like, what are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Yeah. Don't be trying to paint a picture of me or allude to something.
I will.
It's a mystery. You'll never know.
All right. So what else did we do this week? I think.
Oh yeah, we can talk about our weekend.
Well, I think yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much just yesterday.
Yesterday was cool. So
yeah,
our friend Danny opened up a coffee shop called Brewbox.
The Brewbox Coffee Company.
Brewbox Coffee Company. So like it's his first brick and mortar store. They had a what do you call it? Like a coffee truck, like a food truck, but for coffee.
Yeah, they had a coffee. They had a trailer that was like their little coffee shop.
And they did that at like farmers markets and stuff like that for a year.
Yeah.
And now they opened like a legit coffee shop. So we went and checked it out yesterday. It was super nice. Like they did a really good job. Yeah, It used to be a Starbucks, the location, but Starbucks got kicked out because there's no drive-through.
Oh,
They didn't get kicked out, but it's a franchise, and like corporate, like with hotels and McDonald's and stuff like that, the corporate will always pass down to the franchisees, like, you have to have this, you have to install this, like, otherwise we'll pull your franchise license or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like all Starbucks have to have a drive-through now.
Yeah.
So they got kicked out. But anyway, they got that spot. They did a really nice job.
It is cute. I like it.
Looks good. Seems like it'll do well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a good business model from what he's telling me. So that's good. I hope it does well.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's always nice to support your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool to see people start a business. Because like you see all these businesses and then you hear about people that own businesses. But then like you don't really see it happen that much in your life. Usually, I guess it depends who your family is and stuff. But definitely growing up, we didn't see that. Like, it's cool to see someone like have an idea and then build it and it come to life,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because when I met Danny, we both worked at LA Fitness. I was making like protein shakes and like the little shake bar, and he was a janitor. And we started like working out together. And from there, we both like did different things. He started working at like Olive Garden as like a bartender and a waiter. But then like from there in the restaurant industry, he like learned about how the restaurant industry worked. Like he learned how to cut costs and like where to order things and stuff like that. And he became like a, what do you call it? He started doing consulting for like restaurants. And then he met some dude that owned like this huge restaurant conglomerate. Like they own Macayo's and several other restaurants. I can only ever remember Macayo's.
Yeah, I don't know which other ones this company.
But I know there's like 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
But they own
yeah, there's more. I just don't. I don't know
restaurants.
which ones because like he only ever talks about Mikhail's.
Yeah, that's the only one I can ever remember.
No, I don't even know because he's never mentioned, and I would remember.
But there are more.
Like I remember what things people tell me all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm very like detailed.
There's more. He's told me before. But Macayo's, I think they've been expanding.
Barrio Queen?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Barrio Queen.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's a few more for sure. But I think they've been expanding Macayo's and opening a lot of locations. So I think that's why he always talks about that one the most.
Mm-hmm.
But he helped a bunch of Macayo's with their design and the building and the contracting and all that. Permits. So he knows like how to do all that stuff. So opening the coffee shop, it was like he already learned all that in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
So he was able to like take that skill and open his own place, which is dope.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to visit. I brought Navy. And then Brendan, when we were walking in the parking lot, he's like, "Do they let dogs inside?" And I was like, "I don't know, but I know the owner." And I was like, Danny's not gonna tell me like not to bring Navy inside.
Get her out of here.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, scram.
Scram.
Yeah. The patio is definitely dog friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And I can neither confirm nor deny. No, just kidding. Whether Navy was inside.
But people were liking her.
Oh my gosh, people love
were
Navy.
petting her.
Yeah.
They always do. But
This one girl called her a pug. I was like,
you like, watch your goddamn mouth.
what did you just say? I was like, that is so offensive. Now that's offensive. Okay.
Yeah. Now scram.
People be calling her a pug, and I'm like, do you see these beautiful ears and that beautiful face?
Yeah, there's no way that's a pug, bro. Are
Like,
you kidding me?
nothing against pugs, but like my dog is not a pug.
Everything against pugs.
No,
They're ugly, bro.
she is not a pug.
I'll be like, a Frenchie is like if it was the most beautiful pug.
Yeah.
It's like a normal person is a pug, and then a Frenchie is like a supermodel.
Mm-hmm. She's so freaking cute. Her
I get why
eyes.
people confuse them somewhat because of the scrunched up face.
Yeah.
But the ears are way different.
They are.
The tail's different.
The face is like
the
flat.
big bulgy eyes are different.
Yeah, her eyes are different. Like her face is more like flat throughout, like this, and then like a pug is more like their face
Round.
kind of just goes with like the shape of their skull.
Yeah.
It's so different.
And their eyes are like on the side.
Yeah, their eyes on the
bugging out.
side. Yeah.
They're like big old bug eyes, dude.
I'm like, she's gorgeous. She's not a pug.
But that happens sometimes. Like one time we
Yeah.
were walking by the
gas station.
We walked to the gas station. Some
Yeah.
guy's like rolled down his window. They're like, "That's a beautiful pug."
He said, "That's the most beautiful pug I've ever seen." And I'm like, "Yeah,
"No
because it's not a pug." Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
But she behaved so well. She's like, I had taken her out to lunch with my friend too because the weather was perfect. The high was like 70, which is like the coolest day we've had in like 5 months or something like that.
6 years.
Like it feels like an eternity. So I took her out to lunch with my friend, and then she also went to the coffee shop. She behaved so well. She was like just like sitting there and like not acting crazy and like barking or whining or anything.
Yeah, she's a good dog.
Yeah.
We train. Well, Lily's done like most of the training with her, like 98%. I think I did most of the training with the other dogs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you did.
But she was the most stubborn, so I got lucky. So I trained the smart big dogs.
Yeah, you did.
She trained the more stubborn little asshole dog.
Yeah, she is. And then she's like, "Hey,
but she did
who
get.
are you calling an asshole?"
She's more trained with walking than the other dogs. Like she can heel, which is like rare. I feel like
it is.
And almost no one teaches their dog to heel.
No,
they're just like pull me to.
No, because I love walking her, but our walks were like miserable because she was just like pulling me on the leash, and I was like, "This is not fun."
Right.
I was like, "You're gonna learn today, little girl."
But
Blue's a freaking sniffer.
Boo loves sniffing everything.
And she poops every 10 feet.
She gets like excited poops when we go for walks.
And like she'll poop and it's like the softest diarrhea ever.
Yeah, because she like already pooped at the house. Then she walks, gets excited, poops like diarrhea.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later poops like another little Hershey squirt.
It's like you don't even need a poop.
I'm
You're
like,
just pushing it out because you're
pushing.
excited.
And
Yeah.
she pees on everything.
Yeah, she does mark her territory. It's super annoying.
Super annoying. But she won't pull on the leash really.
No, you have to like pull her.
You can tell her
to you because she's like sniffing something.
She'll wait. And she'll go behind you.
Yeah.
I actually like walking her off leash because she'll just come. She'll sniff and then you can be like, come here.
Yeah, she pretty much stays by your side. Yeah.
She'll get like distracted for a little bit and then she'll come up to you. But it's with other people around that I don't like having off leash dogs ever.
No, because you never know like
you don't know if they're scared.
Yeah, people are scared of dogs, and then
even though I know she's not gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah, she won't.
But people get weird.
Or like kids. Yeah, people get weird.
I get weird too when I see an off leash dog, unless it's an off leash dog that's walking right next to their owner, and you're like, that dog's trained as shit.
Yeah, but Blue likes to wander.
She's like wandering.
Yeah, she likes to wander. You hot, my baby? Is you hot?
It's so hot.
She's like so hot.
Done talking on those stupid microphones yet, or what?
We like narrate Navy thoughts in her head, and we always like pretend like she's mean to us.
Yeah.
Even though she like loves us more than anything in the world.
Yeah, she's always mean. When
I think it's just because she's stubborn. We like pretend she's mean, but she's not. She's lovable. You watch everybody.
She does.
My annoying baby voice. But yeah, freaking Blue. Navy walks a straight line. She's on a mission. She's like, I got somewhere to be.
She walks perfect.
I have an appointment and I can't be late for it.
Blue has a good nose.
She's such a strong sense of smell.
She would probably have so much fun, like working at the airport.
Oh my god, being a drug dog. Yeah, she would love it. She'd be so good at that.
Yeah, she would love it.
She smells everything. She's always sniffing.
Sniff all these packages and tell us which one's bad.
Okay. Yeah, she'd be really good at that.
Yeah, but Navy doesn't have as good a sense of smell.
No, she doesn't.
I mean, her nose is like way shorter, so.
Yeah, she has like the tiny little nose, and it's like in her brain. It's like in her skull. But yeah, it took a lot of work to teach her heel. Still is like a work in progress. Like she's very reactive, on the leash and on walks to like other people and dogs and like anything on the street. She's like, "Wah."
She's good at getting into heel, but staying in it, not so much.
Right. Yeah.
She'll run into heel though. You're like heel, she like runs back behind your foot.
She's been doing better.
And then she walks faster again.
Yeah. I'm like, to correct you like 1,000 times. But
she thinks heel means like go stand by my foot and then do whatever you want after that.
Literally. I'm like, what? Why don't you just stay there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. We're working on it.
It's getting better.
Yeah. And now that the weather's cooling down, we'll be able to take her out more, hopefully. And she'll be more acclimated to like very stimulating environments. It's my goal at least. So I want to go on more brunch and lunch dates.
For sure. When we got home today from the gym, there was this little dachshund.
Oh, yeah.
Puppy. He was like, what, 10 weeks, 12 weeks?
He was 5 months old.
Oh, same thing. He looked big.
See how I remember details about everything?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember details. And then Brendan's
like he was like a dog, right?
You're like, what was my friend's name of the coffee shop? And I'm like, the Brewbox Coffee Company. Yeah. So I was like, what, 10 to? No, it was 5 months old.
12 weeks, 17 years.
17 years. Yeah. Yeah, we met this really nice neighbor. He was walking his little dachshund puppy, and I wanted Brendan to park really fast so I could say hi. I literally got on my car and I was like, hey. That's
then
exactly what I did. Yeah, and he was like, "Hey," and he like was so excited, and he like crossed the street, and then we talked for like 15 minutes.
It was like 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, my arm was burning. We were like, it was like 1:30 in the afternoon, and we were talking to this guy for a while. He was so nice. Like I wanted to talk to him more, but it was so hot outside, and like the sun was literally like, okay, it wasn't that hot, but the fact that we were standing in the sun. My arm was like on fire, and I was like, okay, and like I'll let you go, like you can finish your walk. But he just wanted to talk so much more.
Isn't that so weird how you can talk to people for so long about their dog, your dog, their personalities, their little quirks, training them, just like weird little stuff about the dog, and you can keep talking about that forever.
We were talking about
we did talk about some other stuff too, but mostly the dog, you know?
Yeah. Well, he was super cool. And like everything he was doing to train his dog was like the same things we've done with Navy, like the e-collar and trying to teach him heel, like, and then like greeting people and stuff. But yeah, it was super good conversation. Like he was so chatty.
But I mean, it's just like in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we could talk to people about our dogs for a long ass time. Sometimes we talk to people about our dogs so long that I'm like, do they really want to keep talking about this?
I feel the same way. Yeah. I'm like,
I'm like, do they really want to know more about the dog's personality?
I don't think so sometimes.
Sometimes I'm like, nah.
No, I do to stop talking about the dog sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's change the subject in my head. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, they're getting bored. I got to change the subject. Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Each individual characteristic of all the dogs differently. And this dog poops like this. And this dog poops in this way.
It's like people with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My kid is so smart. They're on an honor roll.
I'm
like that honor roll is like every kid in the class, dude.
I'm like, no, your kid's average. My dog is cooler.
Yeah.
Your kid's average.
Well, I never heard of a dumb kid in my life. Nobody's honest about that.
Yeah.
No one's ever like, yeah, my kid's like below average, failing their classes. They're a freaking idiot.
That reminds me.
I don't know what to do about it.
That reminds me of the Grown Ups movie where Kevin James has the son that's like dumb at math, but the mom is like encouraging the dumbness. She's like, she's like 2 + 1, 10. And she's like, yay.
Yeah.
And the dad's just, Kevin James is just like staring at them like, yeah, he's like, why are you letting him know? Why don't you correct him?
Right.
But then like later in the movie, he like plays like some Mozart song on the piano.
Oh,
even though he's like he's like a genius with the piano. Yeah.
But not every kid's like that.
No.
Not every kid. Some kids are just dumb straight up.
Yeah.
Like
probably true.
And by kids, I mean like people.
Yeah. True.
Anyone.
Yeah. Could be anyone. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember my mom telling people when I was young, like, I'm so smart, so good at school. I was like, I suck at school, bro. I get like B's. Okay. Like I barely pay attention. I don't do my homework. Why are you telling them that?
You're just like, Mom, why are you lying?
Like, because I didn't fail the grade. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
That's what every parent thinks. Basically.
I know. I'm like, I don't think I'm smart. I think I just do the work.
Yeah. No, there are like.
I guess I am.
Yeah,
I guess
most people are like average intelligence. Most people. And that's fairly smart. Like, you know, if you're average intelligence, you're not going to think that the person's dumb. But where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Most people are average intelligence. It's rare that someone's like stupider or a genius. But there's definitely, you know, some kids that are dumb as shit. But yeah, every parent, even though their kid's average, they think they're like a genius. Basically.
Yeah, I'm like, I think everyone's
they're
just
right
average.
on track with everyone else.
Like people who become doctors, they just like study more.
Yeah, most of the time they probably are average or a little bit higher intelligence, but they just are focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like, they know they can focus on like
if you can
work.
study and remember, you don't have to be like, because geniuses, they have something different to them where they can like create things. I'm sure they probably have really good memories. It depends on the type of genius, I guess. But yeah, they have something different to them. It probably could be easier for them to become a doctor because they could probably like remember things a lot better or think of things in a way that most people don't. But yeah, any average intelligence person could become a doctor.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of hard work.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Discipline. Mm. Yeah. I know, because I think about the doctors at work and I'm like, they're literally just humans, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't expect them to know everything. I'm like, they're literally just human. Yeah, like they just have experience with like certain things.
Yeah, doctors be looking stuff up on Google too.
Yeah, I'm like, we gotta be fair to them.
Sometimes geniuses are a little quirky.
Mm-hmm.
And like they won't care about certain things like money and like things like that.
Yeah.
They're like, who cares? Like, I'm trying to figure out how the universe works. Like,
that's true.
get out of here.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to study that or look into the mind of a genius.
I've watched like a million documentaries on geniuses, different geniuses, and a lot of times they're quirky like that. Like they don't care about material stuff. They're just so focused on like math and string theory and like crazy whatever their focus is. They'll just be so upset. Like the Unabomber, he was a genius. He lived in a freaking shed. Like, yeah, and he was
very
a weirdo.
Interesting. Yeah, I find that fascinating actually. If I think about it more. Yeah, I find it actually pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, obviously the Unabomber is bad, but like a genius is cool. Yeah. Like the way your brain works and like sees numbers and math and stuff is really cool.
And it's interesting how a lot of them don't care about the same type of things that average people do. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah, they're like in my statistics class. I probably am going to explain it so bad. Yeah, the bell curve. They fall in like the outlier. I'm like right in the middle.
Right. Most people are right in the middle.
Yeah, most people are right in the middle.
With almost everything.
So I doubt your kid is a genius.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely.
He doesn't deviate from the standard deviation.
Exactly.
He's in the mean, okay? Yeah. He's in the median.
He's like, he could be on the higher end of average.
I'm just a hating person.
But yeah, I'm like, when I have a kid, I swear to God, I'm not gonna say they're a genius.
I'm like, oh my God, if I have a kid, please don't make me like every other parent. I'll be like, oh my God, he's so smart.
I literally like, yeah, it's like what smart as in normal.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, he can like read letters.
Yeah, he can read.
Yeah, he can read as he should. He can go to the toilet as he should.
He can read. He's 9.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm like, please don't let me be fascinated by the most simplest things this little person does.
For real. We probably will be, but
I know.
Most likely.
Yeah, because people were like, someone complimented Navy on like how obedient she was being at PetSmart. And I was like, sometimes. Yeah. I was like, literally like, no, not really.
No, yeah. I do that too. Yeah, because anytime people come to our house, they're like, your dogs are so well behaved. And I'm like, they're all right.
No, I'm like, they're okay.
I'm like, they just aren't terrible.
Yeah, they're just like, not like biting your ankles.
Yeah. They're just not peeing on your face. Like,
which is so bad. I should just say thank you. But I'm like, no, they suck.
I say like, yeah, they're pretty good.
They're okay. Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
That's just like.
But I'm not like saying words in German and they're doing like some crazy.
Well, I'm not like trick. If they compliment, I'm like, yeah, I know they're so amazing.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're like such great dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I will say like when they compliment Navy's cuteness, I'm like, yeah, I know she's beautiful.
No, that.
Yeah, that. I'm like, yeah, she got the looks.
We are obsessed with her cuteness and her quirkiness, but not how smart she is.
No, I'm like, she's stubborn as shit. Like she doesn't want to listen to me. I make her. I make her listen to me.
Sometimes I think she knows. Like most of the time, I think she knows what you want, but she's just like,
she's like, but I don't want to do that right now.
But I'm sitting, so
yeah,
I'm gonna not.
Yeah, but I love her, so it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right, my little girl. You can't be perfect. I'm not perfect either.
So thank you guys for listening. We are gonna go eat some dinner. If you live in the Peoria area, go check out the Brew Box Coffee Company.
It's off 75th Avenue in Thunderbird.
If you like to like work at coffee shops, I think it'd be really nice.
Yeah.
They have nice seating, nice color scheme. I didn't hear loud music.
Yeah, I can't do loud music. Like Starbucks has loud music. Can't do the loud music.
Yeah, I didn't hear any loud music.
So that was nice.
But it was also grand opening day, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how it turns out. But yeah.
And they have good cookies.
Oh, their yeah. Brendan got cookies and didn't like them. Yeah.
They're bomb. If you like cookies that absorb milk, that's my favorite.
How long do you dip your Oreos in milk for? I'm just kidding.
6 to 7 seconds.
Brendan has his cookie dipping timed. Yeah.
Yeah, because with the Oreo, if you leave it in for like 10 seconds, it'll be mush. It'll be straight mush. If you leave it in for like 3 to 4 seconds, it's still crunchy. But 5 to 7, I would say, is where it's like, it's a little bit crunchy, but you can bite through it very easily. It's the right combination of mush and crunch.
Yeah, you have your cookie eating down to a science.
Yeah, I literally will count in my head when I dip a Oreo.
That's crazy.
I've just been in the habit of it for so long now. Like
dang.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dang, that's so funny. That's a fun fact about Brendan.
Yeah.
He was cookie eating very serious. And he has some Chesapeake cookies in the room. And I want one.
I'm like OCD. I'm like 8 seconds. Throw it away.
That's
Get
funny.
the next one. No.
Oh my gosh.
Have a stopwatch.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I'm going to go make some dinner and then enjoy the rest of my night.
Yeah. But it's a quick 6 count. So it's probably not actually 6 seconds. Probably more like actually 5 seconds. If you're like if you want to use a timer for it.
And this is the beginning of my 600-pound life.
My 600-pound life, Wharton. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell, leave a 5-star review, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Have a good Sunday.
It's Wednesday for them.
Oh, whatever. Bye.